Back with you here at the Team Women Empower Gala. I'm Blythe Whaley alongside Rylie Behr on the red carpet. Thank you so much for being here, Rylie.
Couldn't be happier to be here.
Well, Rylie was our auctioneer here tonight at the Empower Gala, and you did phenomenal. Always doing such a great job here. What keeps you going when you're up there on stage?
I think I just kind of black out. No, I have.
Love the honesty.
I have a job to do. I have to execute. But I mean, to be honest, working with the crowd, especially a crowd like this, these amazing women that are just so fun and lively. I mean, they really do make my job easy. And women working for women like Katie Burke, who secure these amazing live auction items, are so passionate about the event, Team Women, and pour so much into the night. I mean, I can't take credit for a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and of course, just this event in particular, what's something that you love and why do you think an event like this is so important?
I always share the story of the last 2 years. I've shared the story of where I got my start. I was fresh out of auction school, pandemic had hit, and Team Women took a chance on this young girl from Iowa. I drove up 2 hours, did their virtual event, and then 5 years later, they stuck with me and hired me to be their live auctioneer, and they've really watched me progress and grow. And I think my testimonial, along with all the testimonials that we saw tonight of how life-changing Team Women is in lifting women up and guiding them in leadership and helping them break barriers, is so, so crucial and essential to create a functioning society and to help people excel.
Yeah, and of course, and also when you think about your performance background and taking that into auctioneering, how do you think that's helped you be an even better auctioneer?
I think I kind of combated that fear of going up on stage, talking in front of people from having that theater and acting background. So I think that helps me a little bit. Some people may be scared getting up on the microphone, but I've had a little bit of experience. So,
any improv? I would assume maybe that could have helped too.
Improv does help. Yes, it does. I always say that the humor though comes from a big family. Just getting beat on by my sisters, and so yeah, I can throw some wit out there, give it back.
Yeah. You did so great with that tonight. And I also want to ask you, just maybe what secrets you have about how you instantly connect with these crowds. What's something that maybe you do, or what do you look for in the audience to help you connect with them?
That's actually a really good question. I think that's a piece of feedback.
Well, thank you.
It really is. It's a piece of feedback that really does mean the most to me. When people tell me that you're very genuine, like that really does mean a lot to me, because I am trying, of course, to execute and do my job and maximize revenue, but I really just want people to feel seen and to have fun, and because I know if they have fun, they're going to go tell their friends about it and they're going to come back next year. And so I think, I don't know, I've just always kind of been a natural connector, and I think 9 times out of 10 people are pretty receptive, and I think it's something we're really missing today. So I think people really appreciate it when you just make an effort to speak with them and connect and have fun and giggle and laugh, and I think that's really important.
So it's in the genes. Sorry, everyone. You can't get this quality. Yeah. But also, I think maybe there's probably been a memory that stands out of one of these type of events that you've done. Is there any connection that you have had with individuals that has been a fun one throughout the years?
Like any auction event? I would say there's many times that I've been touched. I mean, one example was hearing, Tracy go up and sing. It was just remarkable that someone that young can go up and share their talent. I've worked with a lot of military groups, and, a lot of people fangirl over, guys that play sports or celebrities. But I've been in the room with some of the bravest and most courageous people that I think I'll ever come across in my whole life. And I think to me that leaves me very, very awestruck and just overwhelmed with gratitude.
Lastly, of course, I personally am curious if you'd be able to teach myself or any of those people who are auctioneers a little bit on how to even do this, because you do so great about getting these words out of your mouth so quickly. Tell me how.
Lots of practice. I train. My sister is one of my mentors, which is so special. And then I work under a cattle auctioneer, so lots of practice is what it takes. But we can get you started if you're in for it.
Yeah. What's a tip? What's a tip? How do we get started?
Pick a song. Okay. And do your numbers and your filler along with it. So like, one now, one now, one now, one now, one now, one. Mary had a little lamb, and it helps you build that rhythm. because speed will come.
Yeah.
It's not about speed. Everyone goes, are you a fast talker? And I think that's great, and it's exciting and it's fun, but the rhythm is really, really important. So just practice it to a song.
Okay, I'll try. Let's try it together so I don't have to be alone on this.
Okay.
One now, one now, one now, one, one now, one, one now, one, one now, one now, one now, one, one now, one now, one. Woo! That was so fun. Thank you, Rylie.
A job as an auctioneer.
Wow, we'll see. We'll see how the practice goes first. But Rylie, thank you so much. It was great having you here again this year at the Empower Gala. Thank you for joining me.
Good to see you, Blake.
Great to see you too.
Thank you.
Well, everyone, more interviews like Rylie coming up next. Make sure you're sticking around here on the Team Women Red Carpet.